PreCure figures are back, baby. Hello, everyone. It's Leo, and in this video, we're going to talk about the newest announcement of the return of the SH FIGUARTS line for PreCure. What happened is this weekend, a big PreCure event is happening in Japan, which is the PreCure 20th Anniversary Live. It's a show. It's 4 shows are going to happen throughout this weekend. And, you know, when you get to the venue, there are some expos of merchandise and such. And in this expo, we could see firsthand 2 new SH FIGUARTS that are being released in the future for PreCure. One from Cure Dream from Yes PreCure 5 GoGo, and one from Cure Peach from Fresh PreCure. Both of them have been previously released, but this is a new version of each of those. So if you don't know, or if you're new to the PreCure fandom, to the PreCure franchise, FIGUARTS used to be a staple for the PreCure franchise. Lots of cures have FIGUARTS, lots of seasons have FIGUARTS. And it stopped right in Hugto PreCure. If you check out this picture, you can see the full Hugto team. And yes, the full Hugto team was announced back then, but Cure Anjay never saw the light of day. Unfortunately, she was announced, as we can see here, she was a beautiful figure, but she never got released. After Cure et al., no more FIGUARTS were released. So it's been a while. Star Twinkle started in 2019, and since then, no more FIGUARTS were released for the PreCure franchise. But now we are getting Cure Peach and Cure Dream. And those 2 figures, they have been announced, they have been shown in the event, but they are already part of official publications from Tamashi Nations, who is the fabricators of the FIGUARTS. We can see here on their official Instagram, we can see both Cure Dream and Cure Peach. Interesting that they took the illustrations from the 20th anniversary to create the prototypes for those figures. You're going to be able to pose them in those poses. Another important thing to mention is that the artworks from the 20th anniversary were all done by the character designers from the respective seasons. So as we can see here, Toshie Kawamura did this drawing from Cure Dream that is basing the pose, and Cure Peach's drawing was done by Hisashi Kagawa, who is the character designer from Fresh. So very nice. They took those illustrations to use as inspiration for those 2 figures. And it's a very good thing that we have those figures back, because it's been a while that they've only been releasing cutie figures, which is another staple. Yes, it is. But it's always nice to have some variety. And when I heard this news, I went to talk to Ladia, who is a friend of mine and also someone who understands a lot about FIGUARTS and figures in general. He collects figures in general, and he understands a lot about FIGUARTS as well. So he was explaining some of the things to me, and he said that the quality of the figures of the FIGUARTS line for PreCure, it varies from line to line, from season to season. And for example, the Smile line is very, very good. He said, this is Cure Beauty. This is his Cure Beauty, and he said they are very good. The quality of the Smile line is top notch when it comes to PreCure. They're very easy to pose around. Their costumes make them easy to pose because their skirts are not that long. So you can pose the legs, you can make them kicking. You know, it's very easy to maneuver them around. And their articulations, I don't know if that's a right word to use in English for this, but I think you know what I mean. They are also very good to maneuver. You can put them in lots of different poses, like battle poses. It's very easy to work with them this way. And if you're someone who doesn't know FIGUARTS very well, they usually come with a set of things for you to change your figure. Lots of expressions, items, and hands and articulations as well. So it's something very rich. So if you have them in your collection and you like posing the figures, this is something that is very good. And as he said, this is the quality of the lines, they change from season to season. For example, Go Princess, he said, there are figure arts from Go Princess, but since their skirts are very long, it's very hard to maneuver some parts of their bodies because it makes it harder. The hair is also something that counts a lot because it makes them heavier. And since they are small figures, they're not very big, it also makes them hard to maneuver. This is also something that happens in Doki Doki, for example, for Cure Ace in Doki Doki. This is not his picture, but he also said that Cure Ace has lots of hair and it makes her very heavy and hard to maneuver. I have one figure art as well from Cure Macaron, as you can see in this picture. And Cure Macaron is she's a very beautiful figure, but I almost never touch her because everything is so fragile. And every time I try to change like her arm, I get scared of breaking her because it feels so small and so fragile that I barely touch her. Lots of people that have the Kita Kita line, for example, say that this is a problem from the line. And she has different faces, she has different hands. I have never changed her. I got her the way she is in the box, and that's it. I have never put the other pieces on her because I am too scared of maneuvering her and, breaking her in the process. But this is something that is part of the magic of figure arts, being able to change them and see how they're going to be in different poses. So as he told me, Smile is one of the best ones when it comes to quality. So we're going to have a new version of Cure Peach and a new version of Cure Dream. This is a little comparison between both. The one in the left is the new one. The one on the right is the original. Cure Peach, there doesn't seem to be like many big differences there. But in general, it seems that it's going to be fire. Right. Another thing that he said is that lots of PreCure releases are exclusive to the Tamashii store. So you can only buy them on their specific store because figure arts are usually a line that you can buy in many, many, many different stores. But lots of PreCure figure arts are exclusive to the Tamashii store, and that makes them a little rarer and more expensive in the process. And another tip that he said is that if you are looking for a specific figure art, go search for their price on Mandarake, because you will probably have to buy a PreCure figure art in someone that is reselling them because you won't be able to find them new. So for you to find a good price, search on Mandarake, which is where people put them in a cheaper price, because if you search for them in other websites, you might find them in a very specific and high price. But there are some that are very rare and that are hard to find, like Cure Echo, for example, that might be expensive no matter where you look. So very important to check out prices in lots of different websites before buying one so that you're certain that you are getting the best price possible. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. I am not a very big enthusiast of figure arts. I am very clumsy and I am always scared of breaking them in the process of, playing with them and changing their pose. But I think it's a very, very good sign for PreCure collectors, for the PreCure franchise in general, because we are talking about the return of PreCure figures. It's been a long time since we had new figure arts, even though we're talking about cures that aren't from Hirogata Sky, for example. But maybe this is a test. Maybe if it sells well, we might have more in the near future. Who knows, right? I think people are very excited. I've seen lots of very excited people about this announcement, and this is a very good thing. I have been to the Tamashii website, and there isn't a specific section on the website for them yet. I will update and put a link if there is, because usually they do like a rundown of the figures with more pictures and such, but they are already there. The link is already there. It's just not working. So it's probably because it's just been announced. And when it is updated, I will leave a link on the comment section of this video. So go check it out if you'd like, because I feel like it's going to give us a better look at those figures. And another observation that I forgot to mention is that we can see here that if you get Cure Dream, you will get Coco, and you will get Chiffon if you get Cure Peach. Oh my god. So very cute, right? I love Chiffon so much. Mugen no Memory. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you are a member, thank you very much for your support. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.